Hi everyone, I'm the avatar known as Tao Chi Kai, Omni for and today with Lucy. Lucy here, she's a subscriber of the channel. Lucy, nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And today, how do you feel that I can help you?
I have some neck and shoulder problems because of work and my hobbies, so if you could help me with them, I'd be very grateful.
Awesome, you excited?
Very excited.
So we were just saying that this can be like an inception moment.
Yes,
Yeah, you've been watching the videos at home.
For years.
And then today, you get to experience it from, firsthand.
Yes.
And then I was saying, when you watch this video, you'll be transported back to this moment again.
Yes, forever.
Amazing. So first glance, I was saying to you early on, I noticed that you have issues with the hips and you're left-handed, isn't it?
Yes.
So what we're going to do today, we're going to help you to loosen up your hips as well. It's a pelvis thing.
Yes.
Was when we sat down the whole day, the shoulders were both forward, and the reason why the shoulders both forward is one, it depends on what hand you use more. Yeah, if you are left-handed, this shoulder would tend to bow forward more. Yeah. But what happens now is you've got the whole back, and the lower back has to kind of support the whole weight of the upper back, isn't it? Yeah. And as you sit down, what happens here is the hips start closing in.
Yes.
They have to close in order for your body to hold up.
Yes.
So that's why you've got this issue with the pelvis. Yeah. So today I'm going to help you to try to open the pelvis, loosen up the sacrum, so then you get more like flexibility in the spine, and then hopefully it will start getting this point here, the shoulders to loosen up more. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, we try as I'll try best as we can. Yeah. So please, Lucy, let's go towards the mat.
Thank you.
And I want to ask you to lie on your back. Yeah. Have your head on that side. Okay. And the reason why I want you to lie on your back is at the moment, as you described, you're kind of like a shrimp, isn't it? And you can imagine if a shrimp tries to lie on its front, it's going to find it difficult because everything's kind of like this, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why I'm going to get you on the back. But also in this posture here, what's going to be very comfortable is I'm going to put you in a seated position. Okay. So imagine now, whoosh. How's that feel?
Oh, relief.
So that feels more comfortable, isn't it? Yeah. And the reason why is at the moment your body's stuck in this position. Yeah. Yeah. So you can imagine trying to lying down in front in this position. You can't do it. No. So that's why we got you in this position. Yeah. Okay. So you're not too bad. What I'm going to ask you to do now, Lucy, is if you want to, you can have your eyes open and closed. Okay. Yeah. But in your own time, I want you to take a gentle breath and sigh through your nostrils. Good. And for you viewers at home, for the ones getting ready now to go to sleep in particular, get your headphones on, find a comfortable posture, a comfortable position, either lying down or sat down. And together with Lucy, in your own time, take a gentle breath in and sigh through your nostrils. Take a gentle breath in and sigh through your nostrils. Each time you sigh, really allow your body just to settle down, just to sink in further. Good. Feeling more comfortable, Lucy? Yeah. Gentle breath in and sigh. Gentle breath in. Good. And just then you notice, Lucy, your breath went a bit deeper, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to rock the lower part of your body now, your spine, lower part of your spine. Good. And you keep that up. Keep it up. And for the viewers at home, the ones that are listening now, maybe even if your eyes closed, what you can do that really helps, and this is a kind of mindful breathing, it means not to control the breath, even though every now and then I'll ask you to take a conscious breath in, but what you can also do is to listen and observe the breath. As the breath comes and goes through your nostrils, listen carefully. It sounds like the ocean. It sounds like the ocean as the breath comes and goes. And we call that the ocean breath. And that is one of the mechanisms that we use to help us to become in a more meditative state. A state where we can just let go. The more you observe, without judgment, just watching the breath come and go like a force of nature, it allows you, the ego, just to let go and allow the body to do what it does best, and that's to be natural. Good. So Max, if you come around this way, and you get a shot of now of Lucy's chest rising as she breathes. Yeah, come around this side here. Come behind me. Just watching her as the breath comes in, her chest rises. As the breath goes, it settles. And here's a good opportunity for me just to help the shoulders a bit further. There we go. I want to put some pressure here and breathe into my hands. There we go. Allow the shoulders just to nestle a bit more. Because when the hips bow forward or tighten up, the shoulders will start bowing forward. So we've got Lucy in a seated position at the moment. Slowly but surely, we're going to untether the shoulders from the hips. Good. And there's tension here, isn't it, Lucy? You feel it right here, in particular the left side. Good. Here we go. Gonna hold on to the old arms. Continue, Lucy. And it's with the out breath that I'm just encouraging a bit more movement in the shoulders. And this posture here is like a baby pose. For you yogis out there, you recognize this posture. There. And the moment the body wants to be there. There we go. More open now. Return back towards the tail or the sacrum. Okay, Lucy, in your own time, when you're ready, take a gentle but deep breath. And let me push it out. Let me push the air out. And then again, in your own time, take a deep breath. Gently, and let me push it out. So by doing this now, we're helping to lengthen the lower back. And again. But also importantly as well, we're helping the organs. Whereas when we sat down the whole day, all the organs get crunched together. That's going to affect all the systems. Good. So right now I notice with Lucy, her sacrum is slightly going towards this angle here. It's not too bad, but there's definitely some kind of like irregularity. It's not completely relaxed. Okay, Lucy, when you're ready, in your own time, I'm going to ask you to gently allow your legs to open. We're going to help to square the hips. There. Good. There we go. And this is a good way to help to really reset the pelvis. And this is also like a baby posture as well, the happy baby pose. So you know it's kind of quivering, isn't it, Lucy? Yeah? It's all right, we'll do it incrementally. We do this just to give you opportunities to become aware. So when we watch and observe the breath like this, I like to describe the breath in as the breath of contemplation and realization. Because as you watch it come in, you notice how your body expands, but at the same time it reveals certain things. It might reveal tensions, it might reveal blockages, it might reveal pain. The breath out can be described as a breath of relaxation or letting go. So once you realize and recognize certain things, make use of the out breath. It's an opportunity just to let go. It's an opportunity for your body just to relax. And if you continue on doing this, it's a slow and gradual process, an incremental process, where every coming and going of the breath, your body starts to expand, starts to unravel, starts to relax and blossom. And when we are conscious of this, it's a form of meditation. Just allowing the ego just to let go, allowing the body to be natural. And now we bring the knees again back. And rock again. Have it in your own time, take a gentle deep breath. And let me push. In again. Let me push the air out. And again. Let me push. Good. Well done, Lucy. So now I'm going to start to move the sacrum. I'm going to introduce a new movement. It's almost like we're sending ripples up the spine from the tail up towards the neck and the shoulders, just sending these little ripples like a snake moving across the desert plain. There, little ripples. Good. And I'm always using the out breath just to encourage a bit more movement. Sending ripples. There we go. I'm starting to engage the ribs now. Little ripples. Good. And in your own time, Lucy, when you're ready, just allow the legs to open. Slightly easier this time, isn't it? So if you notice now, just observe Lucy, no need to move, okay? But for Max, if you watch now, her head is slightly tilted. Spine is a bit more straighter, but the head is tilted to one side. But just, you just relax, Lucy. Just showing the audience. Eventually, we're going to help that out. The more we can loosen this tail, the more we can also loosen the head. Good. And then from this posture, we're going to introduce again these little ripples. pulls up the spine. Good. Always using an out breath just to encourage a bit more movement. Oh, the breath's getting deeper now. There's more expansion. There, let's relax into that. So as we do this, really help to relax the organs. Good, I'm going to bring the knees back. So now I'm able to actually engage Lucy's diaphragm. The more we can rock these knees upwards, we're actually engaging now the diaphragm. Out breath, there we go. Yeah, so now we're engaging the diaphragm. And if we can engage the diaphragm, it can really help the shoulders more. There. Shoulders. I'll go a bit deeper now. There we go. Allow that tension just to dissipate with the out breath. There we go. Good. So depending if you're left-handed or right-handed, if you're dominant left side or right, the neck will tend to be pulled on that side as well. The base of the skull will be pulled to the dominant side. Good. Now we're starting to help the neck. There we go. So the viewers at home, you'll notice now Lucy's head's it's much more straight now. Good. Encourage blood flow. Pulling so I can really feel it's activating the lower part of the spine. Get the whole spine involved. There. Open. Good, shoulders are much more flat on the ground. Then Lucy, in your own time, allow your legs to open. Out breath, good. Well done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start to encourage a bit more movement by applying a bit more force. Just encourage a bit more. There we go. Just a little bit. No need to rush. It's all about patience. Well done. And then we'll start sending ripples again with the out breath. Whoosh. Adding more sway and swing. Loosening up the sacrum. This here is also helping the psoas. But the psoas like a band on either side. If we can get more balanced, the spine can be more supple. And then the ribs can expand further as you breathe. And you notice that, Lucy, in a moment as you're breathing now, the ribs are expanding much more. Diaphragm's more engaged, leaving more space for the organs. And when we work with the diaphragm now, if the diaphragm can expand and contract more, it means there's more space within the chest cavity, so the lungs are more expansive, but also the heart. The heart has more space. Create more blood flow. Here we go, look at this, much more movement. Good. Starting to feel like a little baby now. There we go. Good. Bring the knees in. So now I'm going to start to introduce torsioning. I'm going to help the shoulders more by doing this. Okay, nice breath. And then let it happen. Let it happen. There we go. It's the right shoulder. Allow the shoulders to go back. So you notice we allow us to torsion the spine. It's a yogic pose as well. There. Patting the ribs just to encourage a bit more expansion here. Like psychological triggers and cues. Just help you to become aware of these areas. Done. Let it happen, let it happen. There, this is the problem side. So you notice when we do this, the left shoulder rises up. Just breathe, and then I'm gonna help you just to encourage. See, this is the problem side. So the moment this shoulder is bowed forward. Can I help? Well done. There, a little bit more. A little bit more. we try as best we can. You know, there's only so much I could do in one session. There's a lot of things that the issues that we have, you know, they're things that take time to incur, to develop. The best that I could do is always helping, just to help to release some of the things that we've been maintaining. Help the shoulder further, I'm going to roll out arm to rise. There. So when the shoulders bow forward, they go past the ear, and that's how we start getting problems at this part of the spine here. Start getting nerve impingement. It starts affecting our sleep. So this posture here that I'm put you in, Lucy, what you can do this for yourself at home. Just incrementally, as we've been doing so far. First of all, you kind of bring the knees towards you with your legs close. Sort of rocking the spine backwards and forwards to stretch this low back. Then after that, you start allowing the legs to open into the happy baby pose. And then when you feel it's ready, bring the knees together, take a gentle breath, and allow the knees to fall to one side. So it really helps to open this up. And then you can just relax in this posture, this form. So you see here, when we're doing this, we can really help the organs. In this posture here, we're stretching the organs out. One side is compressed, one side is expanded. And when you do the other side, it does the same thing. That's how we really help. Because when we massage, it's very, it's a surface thing, isn't it? But when we work along with the breath now, it becomes a full body thing, an internal thing as well. And a pat again, just encourage, just to remind you that it's good to breathe into these points here. Good. The shoulders go back. Just patting along the spine from the lumbar all the way up towards the shoulder. There. Encouraging a bit more movement now. Yeah, with that out breath. There we go. Yeah. There. Let's give it a little break. There. Turn the knees back to the center again. Whoosh. Adding ripples back to the spine. Good. For in your own time, Lucy, allow your legs to open. Allow them to open. Yeah. Because when you sat down the whole day, your legs would start crossing as well. You start crossing your legs. we cross our legs because the body is, it's trying to hold up the whole upper body. So we cross our legs to accommodate for that. So the hips get more tight. And then if the hips get tight, then the shoulders start bowing. Good, well done. And then introducing ripples again. Good. Well done. So Lucy told me beforehand that she does crocheting, so I can imagine that when she's working, she'll tense up and hold her breath when she's doing something very intricate. And that's something we have to remind ourselves, be mindful of, just allowing the breath to come and go. So I'll give you an example. So in the army, when snipers train, they train to become very aware of their breath, to allow the breath to come and go, because if you hold your breath while aiming, the target starts shaking, the whole rifle starts shaking. And it's usually with the out breath when they pull the trigger. So breathing is very important. So when you're working, especially if something's intricate, be mindful, observe yourself and ask, am I holding my breath? And if you practice doing that, eventually you'll just allow your breath to come and go. And even during the intricate moments of whatever you're doing, it becomes much more relaxed, less forceful. Because when we hold our breath, we tend to rush things. We just want to get it done quickly, and that's when we can make mistakes. And that's how when mistakes happen. There we go. Good. Breathe into these points that I'm putting pressure on, okay? Yeah, breathe into these points. Breathe into these points that I'm holding on to. Good. Breathe into these points. I'm just clasping firmly Lucy's palms. In particular, it's this left side here. When she's tensing, she tenses her fingers as well. And that's causing issues with the shoulder. There. Well done. Just patting directly on the thoracic. Good. So now it takes opportunity to really lengthen out the lower back. It's more relaxed now. So for you guys practicing at home, to do this, get everything really planted firmly down. Make sure you've got correct posture. Place my feet directly underneath Lucy's her legs and her bottom, her glutes. Hold on and pull. So with the out breath, there we go, Lucy, and you're gonna breathe. And then with the out breath, really allow your body to sink into this posture. Good. Good. Well done. Pulling away. So in the beginning, down here, her sacrum or her tail was like this. We imagine like a prawn. The head and the tail starts curving like this, isn't it? So your head going here, the hips going forward, which means the tail goes like that. It's almost like the head looking at the tail. And when that happens, the shoulders bow forward and the hips go like this. So just then, was able to really uncoil, unbend this tail. Feel more planted on the ground, Lucy. Yeah, much more planted than in the beginning. So yeah, we've taken away the seated position. Returning now back towards the shoulders. Good. Breathing into these points.